I made a mistake. I thought I had the Bluetooth off on the um, iPad here, but it was not. So, see if the audio is any better. Sound is very bad. I apologize. I just realized that the Bluetooth was on, or yeah. I need to have the, yeah, damn it. Maybe that's what was screwing up the other. Alright, let's try this. You guys are looking right into the sun there now, but we're loading her. Got a big load on her. I'm gonna spell it. You ready? I'm gonna start spelling. Oh, this is a little heavy here, fellers. Oh, we had some fall off. So, is the audio any? Okay, much better. All right. Oh man. So I've been a good 12 minutes with crappy audio. I do apologize. I do apologize. So I can't tell how many people we got in the room here. So maybe drop a comment. Let us know how many people are in here. I cannot see the the attendee number on this device that I'm on. All right. So we got the green Mac. It's pulled away. Let you get a good visual of the single stack Mac with one window in the back. Is that how that goes? Well, I thought we were going to see some smoke there, but he is being a little concerned. There he goes. So we got a nice wad up in front of us here. We're going to pretend we didn't see that. We're going to have to plug it. Oh, yeah. There we go. There's only 232 in here. All right. Well, thanks for letting us know. 239, 240 and a half. Well, we'll keep at it. Like I said, I got a little while here anyways, and as long as the internet connection stays good, we'll keep at her. Oh, let's see here. What have we not talked about tonight? It's been probably a month. Has it been a month since I've done a live stream here? I'd have to look back at my recent live stream posts here. But, yeah. We got Fitzy running a Freightliner here. He's got a cowboy hat on tonight. You guys get a look at him, huh? See that? Yeah. There he is right there. Oh boy. He's a good young man right there. Alright, so we got Fitzy that we're loading now, then Alex is on deck, and Charlotte's riding with Alex. I don't know if Charlotte's going to be driving here or not, but she's got her permit. I wanted her to get a little truck time driving along beside the chopper. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know if she's going to come up to the chopper or not, but we got some pretty good hay here for third cut. Look at that there, huh? Gorgeous. Gorgeous stuff. We ended up getting the bunk full, and we didn't want to get into any of our other bunks because we want to save them for cord. So we decided to put up ag bag. He filled a 100-footer last night. Now he's filling a 200-footer, and it sounds like he might run out of room. I called. It's William Bullock that's doing the ag bag for us. Actually, it's not called an ag bag. It's called a feed bag. Ag bag is it's a patented term for the old quote-unquote ag bagger. So William actually has a Versa bagger. I think he's got 3 or 4 of them units. And the unit that he's using at our place is his newest one. They're a self-propelled ag bagger. They're the best ones made. And they don't use a backstop. They use a cable that pulls through the feed. And that's what puts the resistance on the machine to hold it into place so it can pack the material in the bag. What the machine has is it has hydraulic drive motors on the wheels so that they can position the machine to set the bag where you want it. In other words, it'll set the machine up where you want to start your bag from. And then as the bag fills, it moves the machine forward. The bagger keeps up to the chopper. I have not waited for a truck because of the bagger at all. We are waiting for trucks because we are a good distance from the farm. However, he dumps that off, and before to give you an idea, when the guys are dumping the silage truck dumps here, before the guys are getting the hoist down on the truck, the material is already, the bagger has consumed all of the material and it has it in the bag. It's quite a unique unit. They've come a long ways from what they were from the primitive green and blue looking units that we used to use years ago. But I called William up, let's see, today's Thursday. I called him up on Tuesday. I was talking to my brother. I'm like, we've got options here and options there. We could just fill an ag bag or 2. And I called William up. He said, I can have a bagger to your place tomorrow morning, which was yesterday. However, he had some glitches. He had a machine up in Ogdensburg that his boy went and got. And we ended up getting bagging. We were bagging by 2 o'clock or so yesterday afternoon. And it didn't hurt us too bad. We didn't start chopping until 1 o'clock anyways. I filled the first group of trucks. They dumped in the bunk. And then the second batch of trucks that came back to the farm, they all dumped in the bag. The semi-trailers are getting used in the bag too. They probably work about the best to dump into the bag itself. We have a couple of trucks that don't work as great because of the overhang that we have on the back. However, they are all working pretty good. Fitz, you got to come back a little bit. There, we'll load the front of him. And he only needs a little bit more and we'll send him on his way. Got 367 in the house. So make sure you go over and hit the old thumbs up. YouTube would like they would like to see a little recognition from the old viewing community. They don't think I am worthy enough of getting the old algorithm trip here. So it is what it is. So we got a little short windrow. I think this is about going to fill the Fitzmeister. And we'll let him get on out of here. He's driving the 01 Freightliner. We ended up putting a different transmission in this truck, and it makes it a little handier for these guys that drive it that aren't quite familiar with it. A lot of nice feed going on there. Oh, we gotta get her loaded up pretty good. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Yep. All right, let's see who's driving this next truck. I don't know if it's going to be Charlotte or not. So we got 391, 380 now. Oh, we had 11 drop off. Did we have some bad cell service there? Sometimes the old cell service meter on the device lies to you a little bit, but it is what it is. I thought we'd have a few more. Oh, 407 now. I thought we'd have a few more people in here tonight, but I think YouTube's punishing me a little bit. I'm rebelling on their rules here, and I think they're starting to punish me a little. That's all right, though. We can all play that game. So, no, that. No, this is just Alex alone. I thought Charlotte was going to be coming over. She must be with Sarah. So, yeah. No, there's nobody in the truck with Alex. Oh well. So we'll just keep at it. 275 thumbs up now. Thank you. Thank you. Will you get a fourth cutting? Well, here's the situation with fourth cutting. Corn is going to be a little bit early this year. It is, what is it? The 16th, 18th of August. I figure fourth cutting 4 weeks from today, which we're on the tail end. So we started on the 11th. So if we start on the 4 weeks is, what is that, about the 12th of September or so, corn might be ready about in that window there. So we got a stone. We don't really need fourth cutting, but then again we do. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we have enough damn augers wound up with hay. We want to make sure we have a fair amount of growth going into winter. However, we don't want too much growth. So we got to think about that one. It's all going to depend on when corn is ready. If it looks like we should take fourth off and corn's going to be a little later than we're thinking, we might take fourth a little early and then dive right into corn. Maybe not do all of the fourth, just do the newer seedings. Maybe do a half to 2/3 of it. I don't want to switch the chopper over to corn and then go to hay and then switch it back to corn again. I've done that in the past. However, it's a pain in the butt. There's actually more work to do on this chopper here than we had on the 7780. Not only do we have to put the kernel processor in, but we've got the there's a plate that goes in under the feed roll, the ear saver. I could choose not to put that in and wait, do some corn, and go to hay, and then go back to corn again. However, the other problem that we have, and I could leave it set up for hay, is the blower pipe on the chopper here. We have an extended pipe that goes on just so that we can get the trucks farther away from the chopper so that we can use the 10-row head. However, that extended pipe does not work for hay. It's a pain in the ass. You will plug it without any problem. So I could choose to leave the pipe off, run this short pipe for some corn, get some earlier stuff chopped, do fourth cut, and only take us 5 or 6 days, and then go back to corn and then switch the chopper over for good. But it is a pain in the ass. Another thing that we are doing is we are running a corn knife now, and the corn knives I could elect to wait and put them in, but then we've got to make sure that we have about a day to put the pipe on and switch the knives over once we get done doing fourth and go into corn. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. So I would rather get done with one crop, go into the next, and stay on it. So we haven't done fourth cotton in 2 years. We didn't do fourth last year, nor did we do fourth the year before. We are, like I said a little earlier, this year with the cuttings, and the hay might have too much growth going into the winter here. Oh, let's see, nice looking feed. We don't want to say screw YouTube. It's a good platform. What you have to understand is what the lawyers have done to large business in this country, and what they want to do is they want to protect themselves. And if you have a kid that's in a video, doing a video, and that kid gets hurt, someone could choose to sue, which is going to be a lawyer, could choose to sue YouTube because they have the big pockets, the larger pockets, and they just want to protect themselves. However, there is a lot of silly stuff that gets done on this platform just for people to make videos, and I think they should start looking at that. I don't think they have to look at my kids. I don't purposely make up a script and say, hey, let's pretend that you're operating this piece of equipment. You drive it from here to there. We'll video it, and everybody will be convinced that you are operating this piece of equipment. The one video that got taken down on July 14th, which that was when I received my warning, was from 7 years ago when Charlotte was running the combine. I was standing on the platform. She was running it under my supervision, and all she was doing is basically running the steering wheel. And all I did was I demonstrated that, she can hold the machine straight and she can see what she's doing. That was all it was. That video got taken down. I received a warning. I didn't think nothing of it. I figured, this is just no big deal. Well, then I received a strike it was Tuesday morning that I caught the email, but the email went through at 10:30 p.m. the night before. And the video was from Andrew Chisel Plowing back, it was about 2 years ago. I think it was when the 8360, it was the year we got the 8360 and the 9560. And we had that that illness that has plagued us for the past 3 years. We were right in the midst of that, and he wasn't going to school. Him and Alex did all of the. No, I take that back. Him and Sarah did all of the chisel plowing that year. He ran the 8360. Sarah ran the 9560. I was planting corn one day, and we tried to do a live stream between the two of us and two different machines, and it didn't work. However, he was able to do the live stream. He did the live stream from the tractor that he was operating while he was chisel plowing. Now, there isn't any way to edit out any problems. There isn't a way to edit out a script. He was doing it. He was doing real life work, operating that tractor, and he operates stuff all the time. A lot of times he is on a farm that is 15, 20 miles away from where I am at, and he knows what to do, and along with my nephews that are young as well. They all know what they're doing. We don't just throw them in a piece of equipment and just tell them, here you go. The equipment today is a lot safer than the equipment was when I was his age. There's operator presence switches. There is guards on everything. There's not even a reason for him to be out of the piece of equipment. When they do get out, they put the safety props in so that they can work on the chisel plow. They know how to put those devices in, and they go about their work. There's places that all of us could get hurt. I mean, a meteorite could fall right now and could kill both me and Tim at the same time. And we're out in the middle of a field, for crying out loud. So, yeah, kernel processor, is that critical? Yes, if you want to have your cows utilize the silage that you're feeding them, you're going to want to crack the corn. If it is real high in moisture, you can probably nick them kernels enough with the knives on the chopper if you're chopping it up fine enough. But for the most part, you'll get more bang for your dollar if you run the silage through a kernel processor. Back before we were using a kernel processor, we were feeding in raised feed bunks. We would have to shovel the feed bunk out every morning, and that's all I would see in that feed bunk was little corn cobs. Usually it was the end of the ear of corn itself, and that's mainly all that was left in the raised feed bunk. The first chopper that we had with a kernel processor in it was a Gale 1275, and that would have been in the late 90s, early 2000s, and the first thing that we noticed one of the first things from using a kernel processor, there was no more corn cobs in the feed bunk. The corn cobs were they were the whole round part of the cob. They were shaped like a silver dollar. The other thing too, we didn't notice any kernels of corn in the manure either. Charlotte is with Sarah, because I can see somebody sitting in the passenger seat, but I cannot tell who it is. So we'll see if she comes up to the chopper driving the truck. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. There's kids that are doing stupid stuff all the time. I've seen Guys jump out of tractors to let their kids operate equipment. They're running alongside the chopper, alongside the tractor, all proud of their kid, videoing them. The kid probably doesn't even know how to stop the tractor, and then they jump back up into moving tractor with the kid operating it. I've seen enough of those videos, and someone could get really hurt there. And the whole purpose of them doing it was because they wanted to make a neat little video. So we've got Timothy about loaded here. He has the newest Moss trailer, so this is the third one now. We've got two black ones with red tops, and we kind of wish the red one with the black top was black with red. But it is what it is. So we've got Lukens just pulling in. I've got a little bit of hay here. I'm going to grab this, Timothy. Gobble that up. Shut the cutter head off. Oh, we got a deer down here. Does this one have any horns on it? I don't know if it does or not. There is a albino deer that we seen over here when, what the heck were we doing? I think we were doing the seedings over here. And there was an albino deer out in the field that, you would have, Charlotte did some videoing while they were picking stones over here. So that video that was posted today, that field that she was in, we had seen an albino deer in it when I seeded it down to alfalfa. Yeah, let's go this way, Timothy. So we've got Tim just about full here. How far is the haul back to the bunk? It's 18 miles. 17 to 18 miles, depending on which route they go in. There's about 3 different ways we can get back to the farm. These guys are all the time going a different way. Okay, there is the phone. I don't know if I can answer that or not. Let me try it. Yeah, let's see here. Hello. Yeah, that phone call didn't work. We just had to say the heck with that. So, I got my regular phone. Okay, Charlotte is going to be driving. I just got a text message from Sarah. My father tried calling. I thought the Bluetooth would pick it up, and that didn't work. So, we'll keep at it here. I've only got a couple more trucks to load, and then we are going to be calling it a night here. We've got some side hills coming up here. That'll be a good test for Charlotte. Okay, so I can see some of your comments, but I have a little trouble staying focused on them, and I do apologize for not addressing everybody's comments here. So I just do the jaw jacking, and yeah, we keep at her. So we've got maybe 20 minutes left, and then we'll be signing off here. But the next truck in is Sarah and Charlotte, and we're getting to the point in the field here that we're going to be approaching a side hill, so we want to cut Timothy loose because we don't want him to roll over. We'll try to get him rounded up here. Good like. Real good like. Oh, we got a little bit farther to go, Timothy. Boy, that'd be something. Roll the trailer over right on live YouTubes. Oh, boys. Yeah, some of the old tractors from long ago, I mean the open station ones where the seat was right over the top of the drawbar. I mean, you fall asleep, hit a bump, whatever, you're off and you're getting run over by whatever that tractor is pulling. There was a story a while ago. I don't know if it was near me or not, but the guy was round bailing with an old 4020, and the seat was rotted out on it, and the seat fell off the tractor while he was round bailing, and he ended up in the round bailer, and it wound him up real bad. He didn't live to tell about it, but they had one heck of a mess getting him out of that bailer. So there goes Timothy right there. I don't know if I can get his attention. If he'll look at me, I'll give him the old. No, he's not looking. So we've got Charlotte coming up on deck here. She's driving with Sarah. So this is the first that she has. Say hello. Hello. You gonna wave? So, this is the first that she has driven beside the chopper. So we want to make sure we get this in. So when she screws up, you guys can see it. I don't think she's going to screw up. If she can drive beside the combine with a grain buggy that's got the opening on the top of that stinking grain buggy is about 10 foot. If she can keep that under the combine spout, she shouldn't have any trouble keeping a 25-foot box under the chopper. These guys that run grain buggies out west with them big units that haul 1,600 or 2,400 bushel, I mean, they don't know what it's like to run a small one. Keep that little guy under the spout. So it looks like she's doing pretty good. She's laughing all the time here. And yeah. Yeah, there you go. Need another auto straight truck now. Well, I'm actually looking for another road tractor. And, but yeah, I probably could use another automatic straight truck here. So, well, they're videoing in the truck here as well. So, let's see, we got to pick a windrow here. That next time down through, if we come along the top side, if she's not full yet, she won't be on the side hill at all. So, alright. So she's getting in place. Oh, she's got a weird look on her face. She must have spun up the hill. Yeah, she spun up the hill, I bet. Yep. She's going being silly on purpose here, I think. Oh! This old hay is making this chopper grunt a little bit. I am proud of my family indeed. I mean, they click right along with this silliness, and yeah, I guess I'm blessed there with my kids, my nieces, my nephews. They all do good jobs. So, ah. But let's see, we got 55 acres done in here. We got 65 acres done. We got 15 acres left to do in this field, and I will not have it done tonight. I think, yeah, it's one more truck after this one, and then we're going to be done. Charlotte's doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I know you guys can't see anything. I'm loading the back of the truck right at the moment. I turn this guy a little bit like that. There we go. We'll put a big load on it. Give her a challenge. She won't be driving at home. I don't think, anyways. Sarah will drive it home. So we'll scare her a little bit. Watch this. We'll go right towards her. She didn't know what to think. We'll go towards her again. She's saying, "What in the H are you doing?" We're going sideways a little bit. We'll come back over. We'll give her the lesson like everybody else gets when I start falling asleep. Everybody that drives beside this chopper, they have to stay on their toes because they never know when I start falling asleep, I start coming at the truck. So we had to give her a little lesson there, like the chopper can come over into your lane. Oh boy. We got a little short windrow down here. Oh, yeah. Am I ready for corn chopping? Yeah, I'm ready. You know, every year, I can't wait to see hay go. Because the problem with hay is it takes a lot of pieces to the puzzle to make it work. You've got the mowers, you've got the mergers, you've got rocks to deal with. Gumming up issues. I had a hell of a time this weekend, and I ended up actually having to put blower paddles in this chopper Sunday morning, and we battled this damn thing all day Saturday. I must have cleaned the pipe out on this chopper 10 times on Saturday, and I said, I can't do it any longer. It's not going to wait for me. I've got to do something about it. So we put blower paddles and a blower panel in Sunday morning, and now it'll blow to the back of the wagon now. Trouble with this alfalfa hay is it gums up everything, but I had more of a problem than just gumming up. I had a problem with the blower not. Oh, can I take this one? much of a side hill. She sees me readjusting, so she's staying back. She's getting herself ready for mud time. You wanna get a head start. You don't wanna creep up on something too quick and then have to stop. So she's getting herself set up. And yeah, she's being a little too careful. I missed the truck. That wasn't the truck driver. That was the chopper operator. The chopper operator screwed up. Oh boy. That's not good. So we got her almost full. And then we've got one more truck to fill. We're gonna need some more Charlotte commentary. We've got some of that coming up. I've got maybe I think there's 4 videos in the pipeline here that I've gotta get edited up and get them out to you guys. I had everything get all backed up from our little vacation from YouTube's, and my iPad was full, the SD cards are all full, and I need to get these videos done and produced here. So we got her full. Look at that. Yeah, let the pipe clean out. Nothing goes on the ground. Oh man, a little bit went on the ground. So we got Lukens here. We're going to load him. He's going to be the last load of the night. We got Charlotte exiting the field. And they got to get up on the road up there. And then, I don't know if she's switching spots with Sarah already. Should just drive it to the road, but oh, I got a camera on me. So they'll make their journey back to the ag bag. They were running low on SD card space on that camera, so I hope they have enough, but I think Charlotte had enough footage from the filming of the ag bag here earlier that you'll get the idea of it. I'm hoping that she's back from basketball tomorrow when the guy tears it down, because that's kind of a neat setup to see as he pulls the bagger away from it. And we bagged corn silage maybe 3-4 years ago, and I ended up doing a little video on the Versa bagger then, and I kind of explained how it worked, but I would like to redo that video, just being that we have that machine at the farm here now. So that feed will leave for a while, and we probably won't feed it out till maybe winter time, or we might even wait to feed it next summer. Putting feed in the ag bags, or in the feed bags, makes excellent quality feed. But you know, we have pretty good luck putting the feed in the bunks too. We're feeding enough cows that we can keep the feed nice and fresh coming out of the bunk. Usually what guys have trouble with in the bunk is they can't feed it fast enough, and it ends up spoiling about as fast as they're feeding it, and it ends up being a bit of a pain. So we have been at this for, I don't know, is it 50 minutes or has it been 56 minutes? So we're going to be at it right about an hour here. I wish the audio was a little better on the beginning of this video, but it is what it is. So we'll just have to deal with that. But before we sign off, I'm not going to sign off until I get to the edge of the field, because I'll probably lose cell reception here just as soon as I get out on the road. I want everybody to go in and hit the old thumbs up, and then we'll try to have better graces here with YouTube, and we'll show them that we're worthy here. We got this one a little over half full. Oh, I spilled some on the ground. This is running right at like 60 to 63% moisture. Running in right around 19 to 21% protein. And we're doing pretty good. This is a Harv Extra WL alfalfa. And this is done exceptionally well for us. So we got Lukens just about loaded. And I can actually go out the back way here and get back to the farm over here. Park the chopper for the night and head on home. Usually takes me about, I don't know, half hour to 40 minutes to blow the machine off, fuel it. However, we have a rear axle seal gone in the Army truck, and I had the fuel trailer on the white Ford last night. However, the 12-volt pump took a major dump. So all I was able to do is bring fuel over 100 gallons on the truck today. And I'm down to about a half a tank. So I bring another 100 tomorrow. All that ought to be able to allow us to finish here chopping tomorrow without any problem. So with that being said, folks, I do want to thank you for joining in with us here. I will be able to read the comments here from the chat after the fact. I do use a different I use my iPad. This is a different platform than the what the heck you call it, the live stream from the YouTube app itself. I use Switcher, and the Switcher app, you can only utilize it with an Apple device. I've got it pulled up on my iPad here, and we can add up to 7 devices here on this iPad, and then I've only got 2, so I've got the iPad, and then you guys are viewing from my phone, and I can toggle back and forth between whatever devices are up on the screen here. Works a little handier, and it gives the viewers something different to look at than just the in-cab view. Besides, you guys don't want to look at my ugly mug as it is. We'll show you a little something here. So a couple years ago, unplug this charge cord. A couple years ago, we don't want to talk too loud here because we don't want too many people to know about it. A couple years ago, when this was corn, see, there's this telephone line going over the field here. You guys probably can't see it, but there's a new power pole, or a new telephone pole right there. I was coming through here, it was a little muddy, had a truck behind me, and I did not see that telephone line, and I grabbed that, and I didn't notice that I grabbed that telephone line So I got around this corner and I seen this pole doing this. I'm like, oh man, that's not good. So I looked behind me, and that pole ended up crashing down on the ground. So there was a storm that ended up coming through here, just about an hour after we got started chopping that night. And the neighbor here, he called the telephone company. He said, we had a storm go through here, and it knocked my telephone pole down in my dooryard. So that's how that went. So that's gonna do it for this live stream, folks. Again, I do want to thank you for joining in with us, and we'll see how things go here. I got to start getting these videos put together because we are actually 2 weeks behind as we speak. But we're going to get up to speed here, and we'll get them out to you. So, thanks for joining in with us, folks, and by all means, thanks for hitting the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Take it easy. We'll catch you around to the next one.